Hey everyone, welcome to Nerds with Kids. Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
it. We haven't been together in a minute. Well, we were together briefly.
I know.
And then Tyler had an accident. Yeah. I have a change of clothes for him this week.
Yes.
Just in case, but hopefully no accidents.
But he's been pretty good though, you said. Like, that was kind of a
Yeah, it kind of came out of the blue. Yeah, I hadn't been even packing him changes because he was so good about using the potty when he needed to, but
I guess it's a good
happen.
lesson in being prepared.
Yeah, it was
No
a
matter what.
preparedness lesson.
It certainly made me think about it because I haven't had to pack Phoenix clothes.
Yeah.
He's been so good, but now I'm like, okay, I'll keep we'll change clothes in the car.
Yeah, it's smart. It's smart. But anyway, it's good to see you guys again. How's everything going?
Life is good. Life is crazy as ever.
Yeah, seriously, it's classic like feast or famine situation. It's been so what's up there, dude? It's been so dry, and now it's just like there's stuff happening everywhere. So
Yeah.
you know, and the kids all look like
Tyler, don't slam that, please.
So,
Yeah.
Here, let me put that fingerprint
I
shard
literally
on
feel
there.
like the last time I saw Tyler, he was like 3 inches shorter.
But yeah, dude, Phoenix has gotten so big. He's a giant.
They're
Both of them. Logan too. Yeah.
both like bean sprouts right
Yeah.
now. Hey, no
Yeah.
throwing the balls outside Phoenix. Keep them inside the ball pit. Tyler, if you want to go in the ball pit, you can throw them against the wall like that. You want to do that?
And it's finally gotten nicer out, so we
and
can
I've
let the
never
kids
seen-
play outside now.
Yeah.
I've never seen Santa Clarita so green.
It's
Yeah.
so green.
So green. So for people who don't live in California or even the LA region right now, we're experiencing what's called a super bloom. And it's basically, we had like 2 weeks of just constant rain, which has been saving us from almost like a 5-year-long drought.
Well, except for it rained a lot the year Logan was born, too.
Oh, yeah.
So we've had a couple years where there's just tons of rain, which is very unusual for California, but it makes everything green and flowers are blooming, and it's really cool.
Which is awesome for, you know, the ecology of the area, but terrible if you have allergies.
And
Yes.
also terrible if you have children that want to play outside regularly.
Yeah. Oh, hi,
Like
Phoenix.
these kids.
Yeah.
Hey, Phoenix, don't hit Daddy.
He does love outside. Tyler's been helping his mom garden a lot right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Tyler, what do you do in the garden?
What are you planting?
Some flowers.
Some flowers.
Some flowers, yeah.
Awesome.
He plants some flowers.
We have artichokes in the backyard.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Green is doing tomatoes in ours.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome, guys.
Yeah.
God, it's got like a giant artichoke went from like it's on the verge of death. Now it's like I have things under me.
That's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
I will destroy the humans.
We had a rosemary bush that was here when we moved in, so I can't get credit for it.
Hey, it
Just
still counts.
came with the house.
Still counts. You're good. You're a green thumb. As long as you haven't killed it.
Yes.
I have not killed it.
gardener.
I did
Yeah.
kill my bonsai, but I did not kill. So Nate and I got a bonsai when we were dating, and jokingly calls it our love bonsai. And we were like, well, if we kill it, we can never have kids. Like, we can't be trusted to take care of this bonsai. So what happened was we had a kid, and then all our attention was diverted to the kid and the bonsai.
So
died.
the kid. So it was Logan who killed the bonsai.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
Yeah.
sure.
Really, it was actually the effigy that allowed me to have kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you burned it as a sacrifice.
Yep. But of course, my husband's like, I think we should get it carved into something and keep it in the house. And I was like, now that's an idea. I'm behind that. Instead
Memory of
of
the
just
bonsai.
getting right?
It's like taxidermy for trees.
That is so silly, Logan. That is so silly, funny boy. He's like pressing the
Look at
box
that.
up against his nose, is all pressed up.
Yeah.
It's very
It
silly.
is adorable.
So boss battle.
Yeah, that's gonna be me this week.
Oh no.
Tyler has had an issue with biting.
Oh no! Yeah, ongoing.
And yeah, he doesn't do it anymore, right? We don't bite. No, because if we bite, what happens?
No
No TV. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no TV if
okay.
he bites. So that's how we've been combating, and he's actually been pretty good about it. But he had 2 incidents, one at school, and like I got a report about it, and then one at Giggles and Hugs, which we actually all went to.
Oh, no,
Yeah. Yeah. I guess he just gets angry, and I probably should have seen it coming. Because he used to get
Not
angry
the
and bite like inanimate objects. Like if he stubbed his toe on the couch or something, he would bite the couch. And I'm like, don't do that, buddy. But I didn't like punish him because I'm like,
But
this
I
is
feel like we've
just
all done that.
I get mad at inanimate objects all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I've bitten so many controllers. Poor original NES controllers for me. Every time I got mad at a game, we're like, Like my controllers actually had teeth marks in them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny. I just flex them until I hear them creak.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, so I feel like inanimate objects is kind of a normal thing. So I'm with
Yeah.
you. I don't know that I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
active then either.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then it escalated to
Flesh.
he actually bit someone. Yeah, flesh,
Yeah.
zombie style.
Does he bite you guys or just other kids?
He's never bitten me. Well, when he was really little, but he hasn't bit me in like
Because he
years.
knows better.
Yeah,
But you.
I guess. But he will flying kick me now, and
Okay.
which was adorable when he was smaller. But I had to tell him like to. It was yesterday. Yesterday he like jumped at me and he doesn't mean to, but he's just like and like flailed at me and he caught me with a knee like
Ugh.
yeah. And I'm like he might be getting too big for these flailing jumping jacks.
Ready?
But yeah, that's another thing.
Too big for the aerial maneuvers, never.
Yeah.
I just,
So that's the situation we're dealing with, but
I'm sorry.
but it's been good. He's been in the clear for like a week now, so I think we might be past that hopefully.
Well, and it might, there might be occasional flare-ups, but as long as he knows that's like not a thing that we need to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I ever read about that, because it's actually a pretty common problem from what I read, the only thing I've ever read about that is that the more you can talk about feelings and emotions, the better. Because the things I read said that usually comes as a result of having too big of emotions inside them and not knowing how to express them. So the more you can give them other outlets to express those big emotions, the better.
Yeah. That's smart because I didn't see him bite any of the kids, but before he'd bite an inanimate object, he would go. "Grrr." So he does have like pent up emotions, probably.
Got it.
Yeah.
He's trying to find an avenue of expression.
Yeah.
All makes sense. I mean, the rough housing though is pretty like.
Yeah. Well, we've been roughhousing since. Yeah, the roughhousing thing isn't as much of a disciplinary problem as it's something we've been doing since he was little, and now he's just getting big enough where the things he does can actually cause damage. Yeah.
Right.
Whereas before I would just like he just like
Yeah,
kind of bounce off me. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
Logan.
Dude,
Yeah.
ready? Head bump.
Logan is not our rough housing dude.
Oh.
No.
No, not really. At least not yet.
He'll get there. Give him time.
You'll have a stage. The more that you like, I found that the more that they're around other kids who roughhouse, the more
Got
that
it.
they want.
That
to
makes
do
sense.
it. So.
Yeah. But like I know some parents that like I have a cousin who from a very young age the baby's been like behind the back and under the legs and like that's just how they play. They're very physical. We don't really do a lot of that with Logan. For better or for worse. I mean, perhaps that's why he's not the most physical child when he goes to the playground and stuff like what he's doing right now is how he jams.
Yeah.
He sits and reads books and
That's a good jam.
counts and sings songs and that's because that's what we do.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I'm physical with Phoenix. Hey Phoenix, hey buddy, did we talk about this? Remember when you put things in people's faces? Remember when you pump? So like one thing that happened on Saturday is that Phoenix still likes to do this thing when he takes a toy and he shoves it in your face.
Oh.
And he actually took a hard toy and like I was talking to someone and he put it in my eye.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we need to be a lot better about putting it. So Phoenix, remember, we say watch out or look at me, daddy.
Or excuse me.
Okay? But if you do this, and this is one of those things, if you just shove it in people's faces, it can hurt sometimes. Okay? So say, okay, daddy.
Okay, Daddy.
High five.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing too bad.
Well, it sounds like you're handling it in a good way.
And
Yeah.
from what I understand, only having it happen twice is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because my little sister used to bite when we were little, and she did it all the time.
Did she bite you?
Oh yeah.
Did you punch her?
No, well, because it'd be like I'd be laying on the floor on my stomach watching a movie or playing a video game or something, and then I would just feel teeth sink into my shoulder, like unprovoked out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And there's a 5-year difference between my sister
okay,
and
yeah,
I.
then you can't punch. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a 1-year difference with my brother, so I'm like, if he bit me, I'd punch him.
No,
So
I
you're
did
gonna-
not punch her, but I sure did get mad. And my mom used to joke like, Thank goodness it was the 80s and shoulder pads were in because my sister would just bite her shoulders all the time. So
Oh my
it's
god.
a thing.
That's honestly terrifying. I'm just sitting there like going and just suddenly feeling teeth on you.
Yeah.
It's like ugh.
Zombie
Yeah.
attack.
Exactly. So it's a thing. But yeah, I know it happened very frequently with her, and she grew out of it. But only twice.
Twice
I'm
as
saying,
good. Yeah.
pretty solid.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe you could say like, if you want to bite something, here's something to bite on, and give something
give him
that's
a bit.
actually okay.
But no. I don't like these ideas. No, we're just going with the don't bite things. It's working so far.
Okay, great.
Take my rupees. What do we got?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have got one. We have, I'm sure I've shown it off on this channel before, but Logan has a favorite book called Hush Now Banshee that we bought at San Diego Comic-Con and got signed by the
I am
author.
now a convert.
It's so good.
I bought all of them.
So we just, at WonderCon, I bought 2 more, Get Dressed Sasquatch and Monsters ABCs.
Monsters ABCs is great.
Great.
He's scared of it now. He can't read it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See,
So-
Oh, he loves
never
scary
scared of
stuff. Yeah,
anything.
I know. Now I'm like, please, do you want to read the Monsters ABCs? And he's like, I think it's the Chupacabra.
Oh.
Yeah, the
But
Chupacabra.
I like that Monsters ABCs, the whole point of it is like monsters can be scary until we get to know them.
Yeah.
So let's get to know all the monsters.
I think he's fine when I read it, but I left it with him a few times.
I
so
see.
he read it on his own.
Got it. I'm going to have to ask you pronunciation on some of those monsters because I was like, I don't even know what this one is. And I feel like I'm pretty well versed in mythical beasts.
It's the
So
Zaitan, isn't it?
that one, and there was one more that I was like, ooh. But Get Dressed Sasquatch is really fun too. Logan is obsessed with it right now.
Get Dressed
Let's
Sasquatch.
read it. Okay, let's read Sasquatch. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Get Dressed Sasquatch. And I like this one because it's all about
Get
it's all about people that just want to be in the nude and the woods, and it makes me laugh so hard. So we got it signed by
all the authors.
so we got them signed again. So all 3 of the ones we own now are signed. Okay, ready? Here we go, buddy. Get Dressed Sasquatch. Pardon me, mister. I hate to bother you, but there's a new rule in the Ranger Guide, Rule 352. I don't mean to hassle, and I don't mean to be rude, but it says people in the park must never be nude. I believe you're mistaken, my fine ranger, sir. I'm not people. I'm a Sasquatch, a Bigfoot, as it were. Well, gee, you look like a person with a whole lot of hair. What else could you be? I don't think you're a bear. Look, the bear's like, bear must wear clothes. What's that man say? Oh, no, sir. It says bears can be naked every single day. Okay to be nude. Bears, birds, deer, hobgoblins, raccoons, squirrels, and trees. But for you, Mr. Sasquatch, I brought the lost and found bike. Try on some clothes. Surely there's something you'll like. Ooh, well, I guess this jacket is sharp, and these boots really pop. And look, the bear's putting on undie pants on his head. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that cute squash. The bear likes that dress. And I feel quite dashing dressed up as a cop. These clothes are nice, but I really must say, Sasquatching is impossible with clothes in the way. A Sasquatch must climb. A Sasquatch must dive. A Sasquatch must spread out to feel free and alive. Gee, that sure seems fun, and this rule doesn't seem fair. You, my friend, are hereby a bear. What they both say? Ha, I'll be whatever you want, as long as I'm free. And then the bear says, I always knew squash a bear like me. You should join us, Ranger. You don't have to watch. If I can be a bear, you can be a Sasquatch. Yippee! Let's go! And look, now the Ranger's in his undie pants. Let's climb, dive, and play. I'm hereby a Sasquatch, at least for today.
Yay.
Look, and then they all go swimming. The end. What a silly book, huh? But yeah, these are
And then the ranger was fired.
Okay, we'll do this book again when the video's over. Does that sound good? Okay, you want to hold it until then? Okay. Well, yeah, so all of these books are by Kyle Sullivan and Derek Sullivan. They're from Hazy Dell Press.
Hazy Dell.
So hazydellpress.com. And you can get the whole book set like you guys did. We've been getting them individually. at different cons.
So I've actually found this out kind of in Dark Delicacies is where I picked them up.
Oh, nice.
It's like a horror bookstore. It was in the kids section.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Super
But
fun.
yeah, these are a big hit in our house. So that's my take, my reviews for this week.
Nice. That's an
then-
awesome one.
Yeah, and then for multiplayer, I pulled some comments if anybody has a phone handy.
I should.
Oh, what's this? Hi, Phoenix. You're just jumping on me, aren't you? Whoa, all right, can you stand up? Can you stand? Come on, you can do it. Come
To
on.
the Shoe Plan comment doc.
Oh,
Hi, my little love.
Hi, mister.
What, sweetheart?
Can I have a big kiss?
You want some Baby Bear? We'll read Baby Bear once the video's over, okay, baby? Baby Bear. Oh, so this is actually perfect for multiplayer. All the multiplayer comments I pulled were from you guys. We asked what children's books you recommend from that you remember from when you were a kid.
How many books?
Okay, comments.
Comments.
We got Bennett Archula 1 month ago. I can't wait for when the kids are older and they just face palm at everything they used to do in these videos or from the stories their parents say.
Yeah.
Yes. If I don't envision them going back and watching these
Yeah,
videos unless we show them to them.
Yeah.
Maybe that will be a punishment.
How many butterflies are there?
But no. But I think it'll be good. Like, I'd like to see videos of myself when I was younger, running around and having fun.
There's a certain points in your life when you're interested in what you did when you were little. And the one thing is, I kind of envision these videos almost like when your mom brought out your photo album and showed pictures of you. It's like, this is you when you got all mixed up in the pie.
Yeah.
You know, and like...
And I would also like to think that we don't show anything in these videos that would be too
Tyler,
humiliating.
don't drop
you know what
it.
I mean? Like when
Don't
we
drop it.
got together to start this channel, we actually had a conversation about like we'd rather it be about us and our journey as parents rather than a channel that's like, look at my kid do silly stuff, because sometimes those can feel exploitative.
Yeah.
So we try to have the kids in the videos, but like we are the focus, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Tyler.
We're not gonna like, That's for when they're home and the first girlfriend comes over and not publicly on the internet. So
Right.
1, 2, 3,
Totally.
4,
Yeah.
5. 6 fireflies.
Warren Elkins says Tiki Tiki Tembo or Ricky Tiki Tabby.
Ricky Tiki
Ricky Tiki Tabby.
I don't know either of those.
He fights cobras.
Yeah, he fights
He's
cobras.
awesome.
Okay.
He's a mongoose. So
Okay.
He's a mongoose.
it was actually I have a I'll bring it next time for my Take Your Roofies. It's a graphic novel that's a reimagining of Ricky Tiki Tabby, and it's
That's
beautiful.
cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Beautiful.
Definitely bring that.
But the idea is that it's about a little family who basically like adopts a mongoose, but the mongoose really adopts the family, and he protects the family from the cobras that are like just trying to protect their kids, but the kids keep stumbling on the nest. So
Got it.
it's a classic like good versus evil story.
Yeah.
Oh, boys, can
And
we
the-
not throw hard things down the steps, please?
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the mom's like, I don't know if we should have a mongoose in the house, but the mongoose is like,
But the mongoose is awesome.
yeah, the mongoose is
Don't throw hard stuff.
Logan. Oh, this is what happens when Logan gets frustrated. Logan, can I help?
Don't throw hard stuff.
Ask Mama for
You can
help,
sweep
please,
if you
okay?
want.
Mommy, help. Mommy,
Oh, good job.
We'll open the back.
Did you fart? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't want it that way? Did you bonk your head? Yeah.
Oh, so many books. Can we finish the numbers one? Well,
Yeah, do you want to read one?
sure.
So I think we're on like Amanda Jens. There's some more about Ricky Tiki Tabby, but
Oh, so
if we
much.
wanna-
Cool.
or do you want to?
Yeah, Amanda Jens, again, a month ago, said favorite children's book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
Logan loves that one.
Yeah. Yeah, have you seen the there's if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can watch the animated series.
I have seen it in our feed, but we haven't watched it yet.
It's good. Phoenix likes it. It's very true to the books.
Okay.
How many dwarves are there?
My little sister is a social worker, and so she gives people therapy. And she always laughs that If You Give a Mouse a Cookie is a book about boundaries.
Oh,
It's To teach people how to set boundaries.
How to set boundaries, yeah. Yeah, well, we all need to learn with kids.
Yeah.
We're mice, apparently.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's funny that your sister's a social worker after all that biting she did.
I know, right?
Now she helps people.
Thanks. Look at that mop. All right, one more. This is a ridiculously English answer. But I grew up, and this is from Georgie, by the way, with a ridiculously English name. But I grew up loving Percy the Park Keeper and Brambly Hedge. There's an animated TV version of the latter which holds up as being very wholesome.
That is a very British answer. Yes.
It's perfect. Brambly Hedge.
It makes me want to get it now.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
And Charms. And then, do you want to do the last one?
Sure.
You?
Rachel Thompson says, my favorite book when I was very young was The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Whoa, that's an adult book for a very young one.
It's real.
My dad read a couple chapters of it to my sisters and I most nights. When I was older, maybe 7 or 8, I read a ton of Animorphs and similar kids sci-fi and fantasy.
You were into the young adult stuff.
Dude, I love it. It makes me want to start reading one chapter at a time to Logan of something cool. This says my oldest nieces are 5 and 7 and both love Dragons Love Tacos by Adam Rabuman. Yep, it's silly but still fun to read with them. Dragon Loves Tacos is a good one.
And also one of those children's books that I have professional. I don't want to call it professional envy, but the fact that they had a whole clothing series done around that children's
Around
book.
Dragons Love Tacos?
It was in Target for a while.
Shut
It
up!
has a Dragons Loves Tacos hoodie. It just has dragons and tacos on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I mean, the book is exactly what you think it is.
Yes.
Yeah, dragons eating tacos?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is.
And, how dragons can't have spicy salsa.
They can't have spicy salsa.
Because they breathe fire.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Called
So
it.
tacos are awesome, but no spicy salsa.
Yeah. I just had tacos last night. They were delicious.
Tacos are
I'm cleaning your foot.
awesome. Well,
Cleaning
thank
your
you
foot.
guys so much for hanging out with us. We're going to wrangle these children and see if they want to go play.
Let's wrangle them.
Let's do it.
Yay!
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking right here. And if you want to check out last week's podcast, you can go ahead and click right over here. And as always, don't forget to like and leave a comment. All right, see ya.